The Pukpuk Treaty, a new defense alliance between Papua New Guinea and Australia. What is the Pukpuk Treaty? The Pukpuk Treaty is a mutual defense treaty negotiated between Papua New Guinea, PNG, and Australia. It is referred to as a mutual defense and defense cooperation treaty, meaning that an armed attack on one nation is treated as a threat to the other. For PNG, it is the first formal defense treaty of this kind. For Australia, it is its first new bilateral alliance in over 70 years. The name Pukpuk derived from the Tok Pisin word for crocodile, a symbol invoked in PNG to signify guardianship or a sentinel role. Key provisions and aims. Papua New Guinea's cabinet has approved the treaty, and both countries plan to move into parliamentary processes for ratification. Among the significant provisions, a pathway for up to 10,000 PNG nationals to serve in the Australian Defence Force, ADF, under dual arrangements, enhanced training, interoperability, logistics, defense infrastructure cooperation, and joint exercises between the two nations, recognition by both countries that they share security interests, particularly regarding PNG's vast land area and extensive maritime zones, which PNG has difficulty fully defending alone. The treaty emphasizes that it does not mean a loss of PNG's sovereignty. PNG officials have stated the treaty is intended to strengthen PNG's sovereignty, not diminish it. Why now? Strategic context. PNG celebrated its 50th year of independence in 2025, and during that period the PNG government assessed defense capacities and overseas threats, including maritime encroachments and illicit activities in its waters. Australia views the Pacific region as a strategic front in the broader Indo-Pacific security context. The treaty fits into Australia's evolving strategy of deepening security ties with its Pacific neighbours. The treaty is seen by analysts as partly motivated by concerns over rising influence of external powers in the Pacific, notably China. Although neither side emphasized China at the public signing, many observers interpret the treaty in that light. Implications and reactions. For PNG, gains in defense capacity, training, and partnership which can aid PNG in protecting its maritime zones, fisheries resources, and territorial integrity. But some critics argue PNG could face trade-offs in diplomatic flexibility, given its friends to all, enemies to none foreign policy tradition. For Australia, strengthens Australia's northern flank and its role in Pacific security. The treaty sends a signal of Australia's commitment to deeper defense alliances in its region. Also binds Australian PNG cooperation more tightly, including possibilities for manpower sharing and joint operations. Regionally and geopolitically, the treaty has implications for neighboring states such as Indonesia, which shares a long border with PNG. Because of increased PNG-Australian security cooperation near regions of strategic sensitivity, it may shift the security architecture of the Pacific, adding a formal alliance relationship that PNG had not previously entered. Risks and open questions. Will PNG's sovereignty be fully preserved in practice, especially if Australian forces operate or have greater access within PNG? Some worry about external influence. How will the treaty affect PNG's relations with other partners, such as China, and its ability to maintain a balanced foreign policy? Implementation matters. Infrastructure, training, joint operations all require substantial resources and coordination. Without these, the treaty risks becoming symbolic rather than operational. The treaty's impact on local communities, customary land rights, and PNG's internal security challenge, tribal conflicts, criminal networks, remains uncertain. Conclusion. The Pukpuk Treaty marks a milestone in the bilateral relations between Australia and Papua New Guinea. It deepens defense ties, signals a shared commitment to security in the Pacific, and reflects changing strategic dynamics. For PNG, it offers a pathway to bolster its defense capacity. For Australia, it shores up a key partner in its near region. However, the real test lies in how the treaty is implemented, how sovereign interests are balanced, and how regional dynamics evolve. If you like, I can pull up the full text of the treaty or key clauses and provide a breakdown of what each means. Would that be helpful? Please do like the video, comment, and subscribe, so you help us create more video like this. Thank you. Yeah.